creating your offer leveraging first principle reasoning. So I kind of like want to essentially just explain this even a bit better. So what is first principles thinking? First principles thinking is, is an approach to problem solving that involves breaking down a complex problem into its fundamental principles or basic truths, and then reevaluating the problem from those foundational principles. Instead of relying on conventional wisdom or existing assumptions, first principles thinking encourages questioning and challenging those assumptions to arrive at innovative solutions. So as an example, and this is kind of like, this is like an analogy you can use, right? So uh, if you were to kind of like look at, hey, what makes up a molecule, right? What boiling problems down to their most fundamental truths is literally this. Look at quarks are the fundamental particles that make up a protons, which along neutrons form the nucleus of an atom. Atom consists of nucleus, which contains protons and neutrons and an electron cloud. Molecules, on the other hand, are formed when atoms chemically combine, sharing or transferring electrons. Molecules are larger structures compared to the individual atoms and are composed of multiple atoms bonded together. So what we're trying to do when we're creating offers, we're not just trying to figure out like, okay, what is a molecule? No, we're trying to see like, hey, what makes up a molecule? What makes up an atom? What makes the nucleus? And what makes up protons? And I promise you guys, once you guys go about creating your offers this way, holy shit, is it easy to make money. Like actually easy, right? So check this out. When we're creating offers, this is kind of like the process I would personally follow. I'm gonna zoom in even more. So this is the old way. This is what most people do when they're creating offers, because I see a lot of people who try to copy what we do, and I see a lot of people who copy what our clients are doing and things like that. But this is what most people do. They look at what your competitors are doing, or look at what their competitors are doing, and they see what they're selling, and they just copy. Literally. So as an example, someone will look at, oh, we do appointment setting, and then they'll start an appointment setting agency. They'll look at the sales angle and they'll take just that and then think that they can go to the marketplace and make money. Unfortunately, you're not going to make money by becoming an appointment setting agency or a paid ads agency or a short form content agency. If your level of thinking is only capped to, oh, I've seen this person sell this and they're making a lot of money, so let me go sell the same thing and then I'm going to be rich. Holy shit, are you going to be faced with a lot of pain, right? Instead, this is how you should go about it. You start with the end, with the core thing, with this quark thing. I don't even know what quark is, but you start with the quark. And you start with the quark, you understand, hey, what are the things that drive behavior? Like what are the underlying desires that make up society as it is, right? You learn psychology and understand on an evolutionary basis what drives humans to do anything. Most people will do something for the following, because for their physiological needs: breathing, food, water, shelter, clothing, sleep. People will take action for these things for good, forever. Safety and security. People want health, employment, property, family, and sociability. And then a layer on top of that is people want love and belonging. People want friendships. People want a family, intimacy, sense of connection. And then the next level above that is they need self-esteem, confidence, achievement. And then the top of the top is self-actualization, right? Now, then you build this, you understand this. Then you go into like, okay, cool. Let's say I go into a SaaS market. What are they trying to do with their SaaS? Oh, they're trying to make money. Okay, cool. And then you understand like, hey, where are they here? Maybe they've already surpassed these first three levels. Maybe they're just looking for self-esteem. They want to achieve something. They want to build something great. Okay. Now, this is where most people mess up at. They don't understand why the market is buying what they're buying and how they prefer receiving it. You need to understand the wants of the market, right? And for me, the way that I like to do it is I literally like to use YouTube. I like to look at what is the most viral thing online right now. That tells me a lot about what the market wants. And it also tells me a lot about how they want it, right? Until I understand what the market wants, I will not really create any offer. Like, I could care less. Like, I would never start with like, oh, I saw someone selling this, so let me go sell it. No, I need to understand, hey, the person I'm selling to, why do they want something in the first place? I start with the core, like the core basic desire that they have, right? It is crucial to define value before you start creating an offer. Without a clear definition of what's valuable for someone, you'll leave a lot of money on the table by offering them less value. So, the questions you need to ask yourself when you're creating your offer: what does the person want? Why do they want it? When do they want it? How do they want to receive it? Okay. Answering these questions gives you a good basis of creating your offer, since all you have to do is literally give people what they want. Position yourself and the thing itself, so the service or the product, so it appeals to the reasons they want it for. You don't want to sell a Porsche 911 and position it as a car you bring your kids to school in. Like, there's no person who goes to buy a 911 because they want to drive their kids to school. Maybe me, I would do that, but not most people, right? The next thing is, this is what most people also do. They're trying to sell a Porsche out of this dealership. Who here would buy a Porsche from here? Would you buy a service if you came and bought it here? No. You can't be like, oh, I sell a 50K offer, but I sell it from here. Or I sell a Bugatti from here. Nobody's actually going to even come on this road. At least not the people can actually afford what you have to sell. So it is super important to position yourself and the thing so it appeals to the reasons they want it for, and that it actually looks like the thing they want, right? Give them what they want when they want it. Most of the time, it's as fast as possible. Nobody wants to wait to get what they want. And then figure out the level of effort that the clients wants to invest in the thing they want. And if you've read the $100 million offer by Hormozi, you've probably seen the value equation. What do people want? The perceived likelihood of achievement, which is nobody's going to buy a Porsche here because, like, what kind of Porsche am I going to get from here? The way that this place looks, the perceived likelihood is not really good. Time delay is like, how fast do they want it? And then efforts, I don't want to work hard to get what I want. I just want to chill and just get it. That's value, right? But even without having read the book, using first principle reasoning, you can come up with the value equations. People want what they want, when they want it, without doing anything to get it. They don't want to expend any energy from the person they trust the most and who understands their needs the best. Okay. And here's where most founders go wrong. And let me know if this is helpful, guys. In the chat, anybody, is this good? Is this good stuff? Document is needed more than anything. Love it. All right, cool. Let's get back to it, because I'm just getting started, to be honest. So this is where most founders go wrong. Here's how courses that everyone here has gone through, because I think a lot of you guys have gone through courses. Here's why you're still stuck. Okay. You're still stuck because when you go to the marketplace and you're like, okay, I do short form content, or I do pay Facebook ad, or I do Twitter automations, or I do LinkedIn automations, or, I could care less what you do, right? You were sold the mechanism and you're trying to go to the marketplace and be like, hey guys, I can take you from here to here with this. Not realizing that this cannot actually get someone here, right? I've seen some of the brightest entrepreneurs fail to grow their business. And when I say smart, guys, I mean, oh my God, some of the smartest people can't grow a business to save their own lives because they don't understand this, right? They don't understand that in order for you to close 30% of all prospects you speak with, you can't afford to not offer them a solution that answers and that solves all the problems of the 4 components that make up value in their mind. What they want, perceived that likelihood of achieving it, time delay, which is speed, and how easy is it to get it, right? Unfortunately, that's what most founders do. They go around promising people what they want, giving it to them how they want it. But when it comes to the variables like, hey, get to them when they want it, or simply showing up online as someone who can guarantee results, they do nothing about it. Therefore, they remain average, getting average results, making average money, living an average life. If your offer is this to your marketplace, I can 100% bet that you're living an average life. I can 1,000% guarantee you that you're not making as much money as you should be making. Okay? And today, hopefully, please let's change it. Let's change it, please. Okay? If you want to live an above average life and become an above average entrepreneur, build the mechanism that bridges the whole gap. There's no more, oh, I'm just a Facebook ad agency. There's no more, oh, I'm just a short form content agency. There's no more, oh, I'm just an appointment setting agency. No, 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 no. Nobody cares about appointments if you can't solve the problems that come before and after, right? Don't cut any corners if you really want to be one of one. Promise someone what they want. Figure out how to get it to them faster than anyone in your industry. And this is probably one of the most important moat competitive edge that you can think about. How do you get someone faster than anyone else in the industry? And then what you want to do next is create social proof and content online that shows them that you are the one, and deliver the thing without needing much of your prospect's effort. Your clients, whether your clients do something or not, they should still be winning. Okay. And if you guys look at Amazon, guess what? This is what they did. Amazon looked at the e-commerce trend and was like, you know what? What if we could build a platform that solves every single thing for an e-commerce brand? They take care of customer service. They take care of the audience. They literally already own the audience. They pack the boxes for you. They deliver the boxes for you. They have a website. You don't need a website. They've built these solutions, tech, AWS, to solve cloud problems for these people. And now third-party sellers represent, I believe, 60% of Amazon's revenue, over $120 billion in revenue per year. And you know what? You know how much money Amazon makes from this? They literally take like 30% of everything. Why? Because they've solved they've bridged the gap completely. You want to see what creating good offers is? Become Amazon, right? They bridge the whole gap. The only thing you need to do is just buy products, ship them from whatever, China, Mexico, or states, it doesn't matter. Send them to one of the FBA place. They'll even keep the boxes for you. You don't even need I forget what they're called, where people who are in e-com have like a storage facility. They don't even need storage. Amazon has the storage, right? And for me personally, if I'm gonna copy someone, I'm gonna copy Amazon. So this is how I'm playing the game. I'm building every single thing that everyone who's running anything related to scaling companies needs. Softwares, outbound prospecting. You want to know how to do outbound prospecting on LinkedIn, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram? You got it. We have data on over, I would say, like 2,000 outbound campaigns. It's not like we have had 2,000 clients, or some people call them students. No, it's like we have launched over 2,000 outreach campaigns. That means we set up the messaging, we set up the outreach workflow, we set up the setter, we like 1,000 times over, right? And that gives us insane amount of data around so many niches. We have the people. You want to build a growth team? We got that. You want to leverage setters? We have 21,000 setters. You want the scaling protocol? So let's say you help coaches and consultants, and you're like, hey, Serge, I'm struggling to help my clients win. I'll be like, hey, man, let me show you our new growth thesis. Go ahead and implement it for your clients. So we have even the protocol that you need to serve your own clients. If you were in e-com, it would literally be like, hey, we have the winning products. If I can use that as an example. I just hired a new CMO, Casey. You guys, I'm going to get him to talk a little bit. Where now we're running paid acquisition for our clients, or helping them run it for their own clients. Systems, just hired a new COO, and we're building, multiple seven-figure systems when it comes to the B2B/service world, right? Online, and we also have the audience. Okay. But guys, this is how you play the game. right? Bridge the whole gap. No in between.